Hey everyone, welcome back to Joel's Books Review channel. My name is Joel, and today I'm going to review a book by the name of I Will Find You by Harlan Coben. This is one of his more old books. It's like in 2023. I know I didn't say, you know what I just said, but this is from 2023. It is after the I Will Find You and Nobody's Fool. So both of those books did well on my channel. So why not let's review this one. I just finished this book. So yeah, let's start it off. So where does this book take place and what is it about? So this book takes place with a guy named David Burrows. He's facing a life sentence in a prison in Briggs for murdering his own child. His child was 2 years old when he killed her, supposedly killed him. His son was named Matthew Burrows. So this is weird because he didn't know that he had killed his own son. He didn't think he had. But then obviously evidence are there. The key witnesses are there. One of them actually lied on the stand, so which is a bit obviously bad. So yeah, that's that, right? So that's another part of the thing. So while facing this life sentence, he's already been there for 5 years now, and someone visited him. It was his sister-in-law, the first person to visit him after like 5 years there. So it was pretty weird. So why would she just visit him out of the blue? So she came with some news, some very, not to say terrible news, some very just revelation news. She initially showed him a picture. So David Burrows was like, well, what are you trying to show me here? Then she said, look closer, alright? Just look closer, what do you see? Then he still doesn't see anything. And then so she zooms in for him, and then at the end of the picture was supposedly his son, Matthew Burrows. So it's like, wait, what? He's still alive? So yeah, looked like him. He has the same birthmark. So yeah, this is one of the parts. So okay, after this, he's like, oh, is my son really alive? So I need to break out of here. So he decides to go to the warden's office. The warden is his father's friend and his godfather. So he comes to him and said, I need your help to break me out of prison. But then he's like, oh no, I cannot do that. But then he tells the warden the same thing what Rachel told him. So he's like, oh man, am I really gonna have to break the rules for David Burrows? So he initially does not want to. So yeah, that's that. And there's this guy named Ross Sumner. He began talking to David, and at this point, it was weird for David, right? He knows his son is still alive. He realizes that, but he cannot escape. And so there's this random guy, Ross Sumner, came out talking to him. And then he decides to try to kill David Burrows. But David Burrows came out on top. And we later find that Ross Sumner was hired to kill David Burrows in prison, which is another plot. And so while this is happening, Rachel wants to get back a job, right? Her job is a journalist, but there was because of someone murdered herself in front of that was caused by her. And then so she visits her sister, Cheryl, David's wife. Cheryl is living a good life now after David went to jail. She was working as a doctor with her new husband, Ronald Dreesen. She's now named Ronald Dreesen, so they're married and she has his child. So this is all very haywire for David, right? And then finally the warden agreed to break him out of prison. But then things all went wrong. There was two FBI agents, Max and I think Sarah. They investigated this. They first interrogated the two people who helped him break out of prison, the warden and the warden's son. I think it was the Mackenzies. So he began interrogating both of them, and they both knew they were lying. But why were they lying? They don't know why. What was the motive of them lying? And then they all just realized something weird. They come to the conclusion where they all went to DNA again, and they came to the conclusion again, Matthews is alive. So it's confusing. Like, what was it really David Burrows who murdered them, or it was not Matthew Burrows? And so it really unravels when you go deeper into the book that Matthew was innocent completely. And there was another very rich family who basically is one of the richest in America. And the police won't even touch them because they are so rich, they help the community. They have the best lawyers. They know every judge. They know every politicians. So yeah, it comes down to this like final stage of the book. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. I read this before I end the video. I read this book around 9.5 out of 10. It was a very amazing book. It was definitely one of my favorite Harlan Coben books. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.